Hello, David.
Hello.
We talked about books today. Can you tell me about different verbs to describe books?
Review, write, publish, borrow, download, buy, lend, read.
Yeah. And do you like to write a book someday?
Yes, I like to write a book, and if I write a book, I will write about the story about my life.
Would you also want to publish it?
No, I don't. I want to keep it for myself.
Why?
Because I think when I publish it, anyone there aren't any question by it.
Okay. And do you sometimes borrow books from friends?
Yes, sometimes when I like the book.
And do you prefer to buy books or to lend them, or do you prefer to buy or to borrow them?
I prefer to buy a book because I can read the book every time I like.
Yeah, good. And how often do you read?
I read the book 3 times a week in the evening before sleep because I think when I read book, I can easily fall asleep.
Good, yeah. And what about the nouns related to books?
Bookstore, website,
Yeah.
library.
What's your favorite way or favorite store to buy or to lend or to borrow?
To borrow.
Yeah, to borrow.
I think the best way is library.
Why? Do you like the library?
Because I can lend the book from library for
Can
free.
borrow.
Can borrow book in library for free.
Yeah. And you don't have to pay much money, right? Yeah, okay. And what about types of books? What different types of books are there?
Novel, literature, poetry.
Do you like poetry?
Yes, I like it.
And what poems do you like to read?
What I like to read is
Who's your favorite poet?
my favorite poet is Tohu. He's made a poetry, the poem about the world in the past.
And do you read the poems at school or at home?
I read the poem at school.
Okay, next one.
Ebook.
Do you prefer to read ebooks or paper books?
I prefer to read paper books because it's usual.
Next one.
Romantic book,
Yeah.
comic book, workbook, self-help book.
Do you read self-help books sometimes?
Yes. Sometimes I read a self-help book with the topic has to be successful people
Person?
person.
Yeah. And what are the tips from the book?
Is manage the time and focus on target.
Yeah. And do you live by the rules?
Sometimes when I remember.
Okay. Next one.
Funny books, horror books.
Do you prefer funny or horror books?
I prefer funny books because I want to read books to reduce my stress.
Next one.
Student books, textbooks, science,
Yeah.
biography.
Do you like to read biographies?
Yes, I like to read biography
And why?
because I can learn about I can learn something. I can learn the experience of the writer from their story.
Good. And what is that?
Fairy tale,
Yeah.
science, fiction,
Yeah.
non-fiction.
Do you prefer fiction or non-fiction?
I prefer fiction
And why?
because we have teacher.
And what about this one?
History.
Yeah. What's your favorite type of book?
My favorite type of book is comic books.
Why?
Because it makes me laugh and also can help me to relax.
And can you describe your favorite comic book?
My favorite comic book name is Hiền Vương, made from Kingdom. The plot is talk about the person in village meet bad the guys with bad personalities. They want to take on village things passed away. So the main character fight the bad guys and solve them.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Bye bye.